Hello, I'm Treacy from Crystal Being Health Centre, and we're going to show you how to clear a business energetically and how energy works on a business, government organisation, or any sporting or any other organisation that we may want to clear. Now, when we have thought processes, we can create either good thoughts or bad thoughts about a situation or an entity like a business, and that creates the entity. It creates an actual physical, or not so much a physical, but an energetic form, which you can see quite easily. So if you have a look at a business that I've done quite recently, I normally look at it as if it's a tree, because it's something that we can relate to. And the first thing to do is to look at what sort of ground is the tree positioned on. Is it on a firm, good, fertile ground? Is it on rock, clay, sand, or whatever? And that'll tell you where the business is really at. Now, this particular business is on sand, which is not very nutritious. It's easily eroded, so it's on shaky ground. So the first thing to do is to firm up the foundation and give it a solid foundation, so that it wouldn't fall over or couldn't be attacked easily by competitors, etc. So we ended up getting that just in one session from 56% to 89% of 100% of where it should be, which was quite good. The next thing to do is to break the business up into different branches or whatever, and this can be done either for a single business or for an international business or for a national business or whatever. So it's quite, you can break this tree down as to as many branches or forms as what you want. But in this case, we broke it up into sales, training, marketing, directors, staff, finance, cash flow, subcontract manufacturers, factory, and suppliers. Now you can see we scanned each segment of the business and saw that sales was running at about 56%, training about 70%, which wasn't too bad. Marketing was 26%, which was quite weak, so we had to up the energy in that one substantially. Now, the next one, the directors and the staff are really critical as to the performance of the business, because the directors' attitude, performance, hang-ups with life and everything are really critical to the performance of the business, because they're directly related. And we have the staff come to work whether they're happy, whether they're bringing their problems to work and then dropping the energy there or whatever. So it took this business was quite good as far as staff goes, but we did find that there were some ex-staff members disgruntled that had left their energy in particular places where they were working in the business, and the people working in those areas were disgruntled because they'd left a pile of dirty energy there that wasn't ever cleaned. So it was quite important to clean all that up. So the finance was down, so it was the means of attracting finance, which is the attitude of the directors, and how the business is performing, and how financiers even view the business, because they can subconsciously they can see whether it's going to thrive or not, or whether they have a good feeling about it. So if you clear all those preconceived ideas away, and really by doing this you're changing the culture of the business, because you're having a whole new fresh look and change to how people act in the business and react to the business. Cash flow was also worked on. Subcontractors, because some work was done outside, and so whether their orders were fulfilled quickly or not, it was depending on the attitude of the subcontractors. So we cleared that area out as well, which went from 66 to 92. The factory, just the actual energy in the factory, was 77, but we took that to 96. But there were some areas in the factory were like black holes, which were just sucking energy and input to the business, and that was on one of the main thoroughfares, which was sort of sucking the energy out of staff and directors. So we cleared that up, and there was a big shift in the energy there. And also your suppliers, their attitude to how you react to the business and how they react to you, etc., went from 30 to 86%, which is substantial. Now this was an international business, so it was pleasing to see just the shift in just the change pretty well immediately, but then over the next few weeks things improved as well. So just to go over that again, It went from 56 to 89% just in the structure and how the business, how solid the business was. Sales 56 to 87%, training 70 to 90%, marketing 26 to 68%, directors 55 to 89%, staff 88 to 94%, finance 26 to 90%, cash flow 54 to 89%, subcontracts and manufacturers 66 to 92, factory 76 to 96, and suppliers 30 to 86%. Now this was just in one consultation. Over time you can break all these areas up into particular suppliers and that sort of thing, and clear the energies out of those in how they react with you, etc, etc. I've even had instances where I worked on business where there were branches in each state of the country, and without looking at accountants books or whatever, I could just energetically, you can ascertain how each one's performing financially, what the problems were, etc. Clear those. And in one case, the building was located in an area that was really like a converted swamp, which was very heavy energy, which was heavy to clear. We did do some clearing on it, but he opted to go and transfer his premises elsewhere to a bigger area. So all these things can be looked at and fine-tuned and really change the culture and perception of the business or organisation or government, whatever. Thank you.